G'day! Testing 1, 2, 3. Next. Yeah. I don't think you're coming through. I'll fix you. I'll fix you. It's my end. Relax. This should fix you. Oh no.
I need to be heard.
There we go. Now you can hear Snoogs. And for some reason, there's 62 minutes left until the show. What the fuck? What if I do this? Yeah, there we go. two and a half minutes. I don't know why that's glitching out. All right, I thought we might do a quick little test before the actual show starts, considering I have changed a few things. Here's a question for you. It's a video game trivia question. Who is the voice of Duke Nukem? Ooh. Do you know his name, Snooks? Yeah, Snooks.
No, I do not know. I know that his girlfriend was a twin, though. Did you know that?
No. Why do you know that?
Everyone kept asking him, you know, how do you tell them apart? He goes, well, because her brother has a dick.
I do remember that. It is John St. John. Not John Joe. 1:18. I've got a minute and a half. Which character gives you the player tutorials in Candy Crush? Or Candy Crush Saga. Is that what it's called? Or was that another one?
There's tutorials in Candy Crush?
I don't know. I've never played it. I've never downloaded that to my phone. And I'm sure it's on quite a few platforms now, not just phones. There's a couple of questions for you, but we're going to start the show shortly. We'll be right back. Oh yeah, I know where it's doing that. I'll work that out for the next show. G'day everyone and welcome to episode 376 of the AGExp Show. It's going to be all about snacks, idiots and celebrities. Snoogs, welcome buddy, how are you?
Welcome mate, how about yourself? I'm alright. I do have a question before we get going though.
Uh-oh, here we go.
What's with these copper mugs?
Jesus is the answer.
Jesus is always the answer.
So I saw that it was written on the side of a building, so I figured that was the answer for everything. The copper mugs, the copper mugs. It's a common thing that's used for the Berlin or Moscow Mule, which is kind of like a cocktail it's only one alcohol, but it's kind of like a mixed drink. And that's what it's typically served in. And I ordered one of these at a restaurant, and it came in a copper mug, and I was like, wow, copper mugs are awesome. They they retain the cold, and then your hand gets nice and cold because of the ice. And, copper's very conductive and all that sort of stuff. It's just a really nice experience to go with a nice cold drink. That's all it is. I saw A10's bought some on my recommendation, and I think he's happy with them. They're really cool. It's really crazy to put a couple of cubes of ice in it, and then it's instantly cold. The cup is like it's been in the fridge for an hour. It's brilliant. You got to try it. Copper mugs.
Well, it makes sense. There was there's a pub in, well, I hope it's still there. It was like a little hole in the wall pub in the middle of Sydney or Surrey Hills that you actually go there and you can pay, I think it's $15, and you get a copper mug and they engrave your name into it. And then when you finish drinking at the end of the night, they hang the mug up. And you come back the next time and there's your mug. Go and get it. And that's what you use to drink.
Yeah, and the copper mugs that A10 got and that I bought as well came with a straw, but I completely forgot about that and just took the mug out of the container, out of the thing, and threw the box in the bin. And when I went to go and retrieve it, when I realised what I'd done, the bin had already been taken out, and I wasn't going to go searching through the massive bin out the front. I was like, all right, that straw's gone. I bought 2 of them, so the other one's still there. I do at least have one of the straws still, but anyway, that's a bit of a stretch of a story there. But welcome, everyone. Thanks for all coming along a little bit earlier this week. We're going to try this out, so that way by the end of the night it's not too late. We can probably get in a few video games. And also...
Plus we're getting old,
Yeah, that's right. Our bedtimes are getting earlier and earlier. Also, we've mixed up the format of the show a little bit as well. So we're going to be mixing the games with the audience through the show. Just to keep it a little bit fresh throughout the show, we'll go back and do some of the other shows, the other segments. You'll see what I mean later. If it sucks and you hate it, we can change it back, but I want you to put all your blame on Grimjob in the chat there, because it was his idea. That'll be Michael in there if you can see him in the chat. But anyway, let's quickly get through the intro section here. Don't forget we have merch. If you want to rock some AGExp merch, the links are in the description of the show through Zazzle and Redbubble. Also check out our socials: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. I don't use Snapchat much anymore because it's difficult to use. But anyway, for a person like me, a millennial. Big giveaway for 2023, not to forget, is a brand new Nintendo Switch game console. It's the Switch OLED. And a lot of you are forgetting that if you comment on this show after it's live, when it's just a normal YouTube video, just put a comment in the comment section, click like and put a comment in there, and you'll get an entry into the giveaway. It's as simple as that. And all members of this channel, so it's a paid membership that's optional, but if you are a paid member, then you will get double entries. So for any time you get an entry, if you're a member, it is doubled. So don't forget that, because some of you are letting entries just go by the wayside. Very easy. You don't even have to win anything. You just need to comment on this video. Speaking of members, though, let me just give a shout out, a personalised shout out for these people. The Wraith, thank you very much. Azrael, Human Grub, Synth Spacies, Skrill, Radicus, and A10. They are all currently members of the AGExp Show, and we appreciate you immensely.
You very much, everyone.
Lovely. Wraithy says, Radicus, you get double if you don't. No. All right. A10 says, Big Dum Dum, because he forgot. I'm guessing. Bloody Grimjob, whoever that is. Yeah, says Michael. All right. Also, I was going to throw this in here at the start of the show, and we can mention it a little bit later as well if you've got more to touch on, Snoogs, but I just want to say rest in peace to Lance Reddick. He's well known for his work in Quantum Break, John Wick, Destiny, Horizon Zero Dawn, and a whole ton more movies, TV shows, and video games. He did pass earlier this week, of natural causes. It was on the 17th of March 2023, and he was only 60 years old. His voice, if you don't know who this person is, you'll know his face, and you'll definitely know his voice. Biggest one currently, shut up, is Commander Zavala in Destiny. But I just wanted to say that up front, and I think Snoogs has got a bit to say about it later and a bit more to show. And also in memory. Very good. I didn't know him personally, naturally, but from the research that I've been doing on him, he was well loved. People in the industry, not just family and friends, people in the industry that have worked with him said that he was an awesome dude. So that's a big loss. All right. With all that, do you have anything to say, Snoogs, or should we go into our first segment?
No, just thank you everyone for joining us. Like we said, it's a bit of an earlier start. Look, I'm going to play. I'm going to show a little bit of favoritism, but a shout out to Radicus as well. He's joined us tonight. We didn't think he was going to, but man's had a big day. So thanks for coming along, mate. And
yeah, mate.
We can get a bit of a laugh out of you tonight.
All things considered, he's got a bit going on in his personal life, but yet he's still made the effort to be here tonight. So he's a good egg. Good on you, mate. All right, let's go into the first part, which is going to be Games with the Audience.
Games with the Audience.
Okay, so as I was discussing before, we're going to do in this little part of the show, what's that sound and what's that screenshot? And then we're going straight into the news to get the show moving.
Yes, get it rolling,
sorry,
moving along.
Excuse me for my burp just then, but because the show's a lot earlier, I've literally just eaten before the show, so excuse me. All right, are you ready for the What's That Sound? For those of you that aren't among us all the time and aren't sure what What's That Sound is, I'm about to play a What's That Sound. I'm just about to play a sound. Could be from a video game, could be from a movie, TV show, etc., etc. It's your job, as a listener or a viewer, to type in the chat and tell me what that sound is from, and you'll get entries for the big giveaway. If you're watching this after the fact, use that as your comment. Just put your comment in the video and tell us what you think it is, and you're going to get an entry anyway, whether you're right or wrong, because you've put a comment in the video. It's so easy. Am I making myself clear? Anyway, happy St. Patrick's Day for the other day as well. All right, here's this week's What's That Sound? That's it. Patrick, your obligatory section where you say, I know what it is, but I can't remember what it's called.
That's very much a rarity for me now, but I've got no idea. I've got nothing.
Right.
That
got
sounds
nothing?
too old for me.
Yeah, it's it may even be older than you. I don't know. Here, have a listen. All right, we've got some people putting answers in here. What's Tony Ness game? What's a Sony Ness? No? I don't know what that is. I've got pedals now. Look, watch hands-free.
Not Tony Hawk's. Does it mean Tony Hawk's Ness game?
Yeah,
No? Someone on acid.
I don't know. No, it's not someone on acid. Well, maybe when they're making the game. I don't know. TMNT. Incorrect. Ice Climber. Incorrect. Pac-Man. Oh, have another listen. Radicus says no fucking idea. He's correct on that.
Is it something like? Is it something like Paperboy or not that old?
Paperboy. I don't know if it's older or not. Macca, he says Duck Hunt. That's correct.
Hey!
Macca gets points, gets entries in there. It is, yeah, it's from Duck Hunt. It's I don't know, it's a sound effect from Duck Hunt. I can't be more specific than that because I don't even know. I think that's the start of the round. A10 says Frogger.
I think
Spacey says I wasn't an S kid, so this is out of my league. And A10 says, what the fuck is Duck Hunt? What? How do you not know what Duck Hunt is? That's the game that came, like, on the same cartridge, like, as Super Mario Brothers. Is that correct? Was it on the same cartridge? Or was it built in?
I think it was. I think it was on the cartridge itself.
Yeah, it was like
it was the same sort of vintage.
Something like that. Anyway, someone might correct me eventually. A10 said never had an S. Said, yeah, you don't need to. I'm sure you've never owned a fucking rocket ship either, but you know what that is. Maybe he owned one. Who am I to judge? He might be a billionaire.
Who knows?
Medago says, like Rabbit Hunt when ducks are out of season. It was the light gun. You know, the NES light phaser gun thing. That was the blaster thing that you played Duck Hunt with anyway. If I could be bothered, I'd bring it up and show you. But you know, let's get things.
Most
moving.
recently seen in the Pixels movie.
What was it? I don't remember.
It was, yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, sorry, the dog from Duck Hunt was in it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll hide my rocket then. You can't play with it anymore. Doesn't sound like a kind of rocket I want to play with. You're not my type. All right. Let's go to what's that screenshot. Oh, yes, Elmer Fudd did it better. He had an actual shotgun. All right, we're up to what's that screenshot. So what we're actually going to do is this screen that you're looking at now is not the screenshot. This is just an image, just a random. What are you talking about? Just a random image that I found on the internet
to
cover
that's been made
up.
out of hardwood.
I think it is hardwood. That could possibly be the best joke you've ever made, Snoogs.
Oh, God.
Grim job. That's my living room. Right. It's a lovely living room. Your TV's a little bit outdated, but that's all right. We can work on that. Anyway, this is just a cover image. I'm about to reveal the actual screenshot that we all need to work out what movie, TV show, video game, whatever that it's from, okay? Are we all ready?
We're ready. Let's get into it.
All right,
I can't stop looking at that window.
Let's remove the cover. What's this screenshot? There we go. What is that? That looks like a mess. I thought it was a church. Looks like a level from Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon? That's all pixelated, isn't it? Oh, A10 is saying Sons of the Forest. Sexy time the game, says the Wraith. I should be able to do this without looking down. I got pedals now. That's why I can do this hands-free. I literally bought these pedals that I'm using just so I can play DMZ with push to talk, because I play controller. It's hard to then press the keyboard letter Z to talk to other players in the game, so I could just use a foot pedal. They were like $35 on Amazon, and I thought I could use this for the show too. How good's that? Anyway, how are we going with the answer to this one? Planet Terror, one of Wraithy's pawns. Spacey says, did you buy an Elgato? Elgato pedal? No. No way. This is just like a cheapo plastic thing that probably works just as good as the Elgato pedal. I can't even tell you the... Actually, hang on. I've got the box here. I only throw boxes away that have still got stuff in it. USB foot switch. Does that have a brand? Ikegol. The brand is Ikegol. Ikkegol. The triple pedal model. And that's the box. It's literally just white with a picture of the pedals on it. There we go. All right, where's your background music? Is the music not playing? It's there. It's just very quiet for some reason.
Just down low.
I don't know. Might be in the middle of it. We'll worry about that later. Looks like flashbang went off before the last patch. patch.
So is this what media is this? Movie, TV show?
Oh, it's a
video
movie.
game?
Oh, we already got the answer. Like first up, Back Grimjob said old, and it's correct. Oh yeah, I got to press this. Yeah, so there you go. You know the M. Night Shyamalan movie?
Yes.
If you haven't seen that and you're wondering what the fuck is going on in this screenshot, seriously go and watch it. Shyamalan, I love Shyamalan movies. He's my all-time favorite movie director and writer. His movies are great. But yeah, Old is a recommended one. All right, well that's what that one was. Okie dokie. Well, that's it for now. We're about to go on to some news.
The news.
Okie dokie. News. Let's get some news before these people fall asleep. Who's going first with the news? Snoogs, you or me? You or I?
I am, because I'll jump in quickly. Yeah,
Sure.
So like you said at the beginning of the show, Guardian down, Lance Reddick has passed away age 60. There's been an absolute outpouring of, emotion and love from all different communities that he was involved with. Apparently, come across earlier that Keanu Reeves is taking a bit of time off to cope with it. Him and Keanu were really close. And
yeah, from working on the John Wick movies.
Train. Yep. There's also, obviously, the stuff that I'm mostly known for is Destiny 2 as Commander Zavala, and also as Silas in the Forbidden West stories. Now, one of the big things, everyone takes the piss out of Destiny, and I understand it. It's kind of a polarizing game, but there has been some absolutely wonderful moments within the game itself over the past couple of days, all around his character, and everyone just turning up. A lot of times you'll go to the tower. He's always there in the tower in a pretty prominent spot. You always see his character there, and people have been standing guard, showing their respects, doing all these sorts of things around it. So that's been absolutely fantastic to see and be a part of. I think the other picture I showed you, that's actually one of my characters paying my respects to him on the.
Oh, is that you in there? Is it?
And yeah, that's me with the golden arms, my Titan character.
Oh, right. Oh, that's really cool. Because I was thinking that. I was looking at this screenshot that you sent to me, and I was thinking, it's not one of the ones I've seen doing the rounds on the internet, but it's because it's actually your screenshot. That's really cool.
It's actually, yeah, so that's actually me. I don't usually run a Titan, but I put my Titan character on, and being that Zavala was a Titan himself.
Zavalo's a Titan, yeah.
Yeah, he's the Titan Vanguard. So there has been one little bit of news that's come out that hits home a little bit more for the Destiny community as well. Lance was a big player of the game himself. He was really into it, really involved with the community, and would quite often jump into other people's fire teams and whatnot and play with him. It actually came to light that he finished the Lightfall campaign, which is the newest campaign, the night before he passed away.
Shit.
So he was playing it the night before he passed away. And yeah, he actually posted a video that said, his wife was out, his dog was off asleep somewhere, so what's he going to do now? And turned around to his TV, and the Destiny load screen was up. So that's a pretty cool moment to have.
Yeah. Well, so that video was the night before.
Yeah.
Is it the one where he says,
Yep.
when the cat is away, the mice will play? Is that the thing
Exactly,
he says? Yeah. Wow,
Yep.
that was the night before he passed. So there was nothing wrong with him. It was just
it was very
a heart
sudden.
attack. It just goes to show that you don't have to be sick. If it's your time, it's your time.
Yeah.
Oh, man, so sad.
So
watching the videos of all the people saluting and stuff in front of Zavala brought a tear to my eye. It's pretty sad. But it's times
amazing.
like these.
It's amazing what the gaming community can really do when it wants to. When it wants to focus its point for good, it's exceptionally good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it's times like these though we get a bit of a reality check and get a bit of a taste of what mortality is like, and that we don't live forever, and we don't really get to choose. I'm going to continue with that sentence regardless of how incorrect it is. We don't really get to choose when it is that we go. If our time is up, our time is up. All right, well, let's try and, well, it's not necessarily going to brighten things up, but I did want to mention something else that was heartbreaking this week as well, is about a well-known actor named Sam Neill. I'm sure we all know him. I absolutely love him as Dr. Alan Grant, or Grant, from the Jurassic Park movies. He's actually come out...
I've cooked many meals for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so when I was... For those that don't know, I'm a qualified chef. I haven't done it for a long time, but I used to work at a... I suppose you call it a boutique restaurant in Sydney and up in King's Cross. And yeah. Sam Neill, when he was in Sydney, he would quite often, I'd see him, 2 days a week, come and have dinner.
Oh, there you go.
So,
look, I want to say that he's an Aussie, but he's not, is he? He's a New Zealander, right?
He's a Kiwi.
He's a Kiwi, yes. Yeah, but he spent a lot of time in Australia, which is really cool. But yeah, so anyway, the news that has come out is the fact that he is actually battling cancer at the moment. He has stage 3 blood cancer. Is it stage 3? Yeah, stage 3 blood cancer. He was diagnosed with angioimmunoblastic T-cell lymphoma and underwent chemotherapy to combat it in 2022. The thing that I wanted to point out, though, and it's something that I really hope that I can have this kind of courage come the day, like if I get ill or just really, really old. This is what he says: I'm not afraid to die, but it would annoy me because I'd really like another decade or two, We've built all these lovely terraces, we've got these olive trees and cypresses, and I want to be around to see it all mature. And I've got my lovely little grandchildren. I want to see them get big. But as for dying, I couldn't care less. Like, that to me, assuming that he's speaking words from the heart and actually believes that, that's courage. So just look death in the eye and say, I don't give a fuck. Can I add something to that?
Sure,
absolutely.
Yeah. So the Guardian's apparently copying a bit of flack as this being a bit of a bait piece. So what has come out from a few reports out of New Zealand itself is that yes, Sam Neill went through and had that he was diagnosed and had the treatment back in, what was it, 2020, 2021?
2022 was last year, wasn't it? Yeah, last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently whatever treatment he's had done worked. He's back working now.
Oh, okay. Right, so what is this? Is this like an old news article that they've released now?
I don't know the full detail of it. All I know is that someone put up that, this was a thing, and then I went and had a look a bit further and then went, you know what, I'm not going to dig down into this because it's just he said, she said type stuff. But yeah, from what it looks like is that the Guardian's gotten a hold of a small bit of information and blown it up. That's how it's being portrayed. Whether it's true or not is whoever wants to look into it, go for it.
Well, if that is the case and it is old news, then I'm very happy. That's good news, good to hear, because I'd like to see some more work out of him too.
Yeah. Apparently the treatment has worked and he's doing quite well and he's actually back working himself. That's the story that I've read yeah.
Okay.
That's what's come out of it from my end.
Well, that's too much sad stuff. I think we need to move into something a little bit light-hearted, don't you think?
Yeah, what are you doing on the 1st of April?
Trying to avoid stupid jokes. Why?
Apart from that, Fortress Sydney is finally opening its doors.
Oh yeah, I remember this thing.
Yes. So
Isn't
for
that
those who
kind of
don't
like
know,
the-
Fortress.
Yeah, sorry, you tell us what it is.
Yeah. So Fortress is a gaming and esports event center with bars, drinking, food, all that sort of stuff. You can go there and watch esports. You can go there and play games. Go and all be part of the whole video game culture and video game and esports scene. And there's one down in Melbourne, which we ran out of time to go to when we were down there. But now there's one opening up in Sydney.
Yeah, we've talked about this on the show before.
The details today. Yeah.
Fortress Sydney. I'm just going to quickly look this up and see what I can show. Let's see. Fortress. What does this show me? Let's have a look. Opening April 1st. Is that a joke? They better not be taking the piss.
I got the official email today, so it was only till just before the show when I'm like, hold on, 1st of April?
Yeah, surely they can't. If you're going to do an April Fool's joke, you do it on April Fool's. You don't do it
Yeah. You
a couple
don't
of weeks
preempt it.
before. Yeah, but anyway, here it is
Yeah,
here.
so
So Fortress Sydney, level 2, 28 Broadway, Chippendale. Be one of the first 100 people to visit the home of games and win yourself an OG goodie bag full of epic gear. Oh, I'll have to put my email in there. I might do it now, off screen. Boom, I'm in.
You're in.
Go and check it out. Fortress 1.fortress.games/Sydney. Just Google Fortress Sydney.
Yep.
We could have it
So
in
if
SA
you're
if we had
Sydney cider.
electricity. That's it. Bad luck to play April Fool's game till the actual day. Yeah, that's right. And I think you've only got till midday, but I don't know who makes these rules.
Yes. And that opens at midday, so. But yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. So it won't be an actual April Fool thing. All right. Next, I've got a thing called Water Jenga. Now, this one I thought was interesting because I read an article on it where they were just hammering these guys, saying that blokes are, I don't know, I'm assuming it was like a he-woman man-haters club or something like that. But they were saying that these guys, and this is what guys are like, they're just dumb oafs and can just enjoy themselves doing the dumbest shit. Whether that's
Like an
true or
oaf
not, I don't know. I can't really judge because I watched what they were talking about and I thought, this is pretty fucking cool. Called Water Jenga. It's called Water Jenga. Check this out. Tell me what you think. At first I was like, what are these guys doing? But they're literally playing a version of Jenga with a tap and a glass of water. So everyone has a turn at turning the tap on, and the last person who overflows the cup loses. This is the kind of shit you do if you're like super poor. And then you drink the water.
Yeah.
But look at how much
Look at them,
fun they're having.
They're having the time of their lives. Let
And yet
them
the
go.
article was making fun of them, saying that the blokes are just stupid.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're just an arsehole. Look at this. How's he going to go?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a drop.
Surely that article was written by someone with blue hair for sure.
Yeah, probably. Oh, there's another drop. Men don't need much, and that annoys women. Tell me in the chat, who's going to play this game? Who's going to try this? I need to try this. I reckon it'd be good fun. Snoogs, next time we're together, we'll play this.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'll come over later.
No, he muffed it. That'd be Radicus. There you go.
Oh, for sure.
I
That'd
saw
be great
that and I
fun.
thought, yeah, that's just a miserable arsehole that wrote that article, because that actually looks like just a bit of fun. Just a bit of harmless fun. And it's not a waste. You can drink that water after it, you know, it's good for you. Looks like a rich house too. I'll have a crack. Yeah, they're not, it's not. They don't obviously probably have a lot of other expensive things at their disposal, but that's just the kind of fun that some blokes like to have. And yeah, I thought it was funny that women were I don't know if it was women, I don't know, it just sounded like it was, but having a crack at them saying that they were just dumb. But I think There's nothing wrong with that. All right, what else we got, Snoogs? What have you got?
A quick one. Valheim. You remember Valheim? We used to play that a lot.
Yeah, we smashed that. I put a lot of time into that, about now 100 hours.
That. Yeah, I got just over the 100-hour mark. It's now on Game Pass.
Yes, it is. That is true.
Yeah. So you can now play it on your console as well.
Yeah, console and PC.
Yeah, console and PC. So if you haven't tried it yet and you've got Game Pass, give it a crack. Is that the news? That's the news, yeah. It's just something quick.
Fuck, struggling this week, buddy, for content. That's a last words at best. Is that really it?
I just wanted to bring it up because I love Valheim. You know, I don't like that. Well, not that I don't like it. It's just that, you know, it died off, and it unfortunately died off before the new updates. And you know, the updates have come out, but it hasn't really picked up again. So I saw this come up. I got an email through to say, you know, that it's available now from our friends at Xbox, and I went, you know what? I'm going to tell people about it because it was fun and I enjoyed it.
Very good. It is a good game. It's a what's it like? It's kind of like Minecraft, but not.
Like in Minecraft, it's so much more fun with friends.
Or Grounded. It's a little bit like Grounded as well, if you know that game. Cool game. Real cool game. All right. Now, my last piece of news here, Snoogs. Do you like the Xbox controller? Just in general. It's not your favourite. It doesn't have to be your favourite, but do you like it?
I do like the Xbox controller, actually.
I feel like you're looking at one.
I am looking at one, sorry.
Ooh, what have you done to that weird Frankenstein one? I've got a Scuff Xbox controller, which I use every day, and I also have this this neon-y looking thing here as well with modded back buttons on it. Anyway, what I'm getting to, I like Xbox controllers. Now, do you also like snacks?
Depends on the snack.
Fuck off, you liar. You just love snacks in general. Don't lie to me.
I'll say yes for the sake of the segment.
Of course you love snacks. I love fucking snacks too. Well, how about we combine them?
Oh, let's go.
And have
but don't touch your controller.
Barbecue shapes in the shape of an Xbox controller. Ooh, hey, my lights are flickering. Thank you very much, Raticus. Thanks for the loves, you legendary legends. I don't know if that's going to work, if the actual thing's going to play.
Raticus_USM super chatted $3. Thanks for the loves, you legendary legends.
Okay. You are welcome. Thank you very much for the super chat, Raticus. You're a good bloke. But how good does this look? I actually wanted to go and buy some of these and eat them on the show tonight, and I looked further into it, and you can't buy them. You have to...
You got to win them.
You got to win them, which is the dumbest thing ever. Make these. These will sell, like, ridiculously well. How many people out there are fans of Xbox, let alone gaming?
Hey,
these will sell.
It shows just how weird you can put an Xbox thing on something. I still have this sitting on my desk.
Oh, yeah, I've got that somewhere. It's the... hang on, let me...
The Xbox links.
Hold it up again, hold it up again. Your internet's a bit blurry, but there you go. Yeah, it's the Xbox Lynx deodorant stuff. Yeah, I've got that somewhere. It's pretty cool.
It's nearly run out, but I've got it there.
What? I've never used mine. I don't even know what it smells like. Does it smell alright?
It smells like pity because it's Xbox, but you know.
But I want these. We're going to have to contact Microsoft and see if they'll just give us a packet because I want to eat them.
I reckon.
But hang on, here's a debate.
Someone.
Here's a debate. Grimjob said barbecue shapes beat pizza shapes. That was never up for debate, but now that you've mentioned it, I sincerely disagree. Pizza shapes are the best. Is anyone on my side here? Because I really do feel like I'm alone on this one. What do you prefer, Pat? Chicken crimpies.
I don't like any of the shapes.
Oh, what? Really?
None of them. Yeah, the only biscuit, sort of that savoury stuff that I will eat is either the chicken in a biscuit or the Dixie drumsticks.
They're essentially the same thing.
No, they're completely different flavour.
Yeah, right.
And chicken in a biscuit and Dixie drumstick didn't exist for years. We only just got them back.
Yeah, there's probably a reason for that. But the shake.
Spaces super chatted $7. Looked up the price of a pack of barbecue shapes. Go buy one pack each.
The barbecue shapes must be $3.50, I guess. But thank you very much for the super chat there, Sin Spacies. We can now afford to get ourselves a packet of barbecue shapes. Yeah, but they're not going to be Xbox controller shaped. I want Xbox controller shaped ones. Do you know how much content I could make with those bastards? If they're only making them in Australia too. My God, it would go boom on the internet. But anyway, so you're not a fan of shapes at all. I think pizza shapes are the best. I love the pizza shapes when there's all the flavorings and then those little weird things in the bottom of the silver packet at the end, and then you just
drink it. Yep. Just lounge room window it.
Pizza shapes are king, says the Wraith. Nacho shapes there's nacho shapes? A10 says chicken,
Yeah,
so I think he's
ones.
talking about the chicken crimpy. Cheddar cheese shapes. It smells like sweaty balls and old pizza. I don't know, I love pizza shapes. I reckon they're the best. It doesn't taste anything like a pizza. Pizza shapes are good too, but barbecue shapes are better. Yeah, see, I guess that's just horses for courses. I absolutely love pizza shapes, and I will eat barbecue shapes because I'm a fat bastard and I like to eat shit like that at midnight when I'm playing games. But if I had a choice, I would never eat barbecue shapes. I would always eat the pizza ones. Kenny says barbecue and pizza are the best. Weirdos eat that bacon and cheese shit. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of the bacon and cheese ones.
No.
Snort a line of the shaped toppings. No, because they're actually quite large. They'll cut bits. Anyway, all right. Well, that's enough on that. That exists. Go to, is it Arnott's? Arnott's Shapes AU and Xbox ANZ on Instagram, and you've just got to tag a friend in that. Snoogs, I tagged you. Tag a friend to be in the running to win the limited edition Xbox shapes. But yeah, I really want to win that. All right, what are we up to next? Oh, that's all the news I've got, Matt. Have you got anything else?
Just that last story trailer that was released, I think yesterday or the day before, for Atlas Fallen. Now, have you heard much about? Have you done much with Atlas Fallen? I feel like we've spoken about it a little bit over the past
Doesn't ring a bell.
6 months. Anyway, there's a full story trailer. Play in the background, but don't play the sound because we'll get it taken off otherwise.
Usually it's okay with video game stuff. It's usually just movies and TV shows that crack it with that. But anyway, I've got it muted. It's playing.
Let's have a look.
Go for it.
So it's a new trailer for this Atlas Fallen. It looked really cool when it was sent to me, so I thought I'd share it. We'll put a link in the description to go and have a look at the full video if you want. And Focus Entertainment, Deck 13. Should be fun.
So what is this? Hang on, I might get a bit of audio.
This is the story trailer. So there's bits and pieces in it, but it looks kind of like like a mythical type thing. Looks kind of cool.
He looks like one of the 4 horsemen or whatever. Okay. Well, it's hard to get a gauge on the gameplay. The audio's not even coming through.
Yeah. It might have a bit, like, it's kind of got a little bit of a feel for those sort of Monster Hunter type gameplay look, but yeah. Sure, we'll hear more of it. Comes out in May, I believe. Oh, there you go. May.
That one. I think that made the audio. Hang on, let me just test that. Yeah, there we go. You weren't missing much with the audio. Don't worry about that. Anyway, so what is that? Just a story trailer for it, was it?
Yeah, that was just a story trailer for it. We'll put the link in the.
It looks alright.
In the show notes.
I mean, the
Looks
graphics
kinda
look
cool.
nice, but I'd like to see a little bit more of the actual just gameplay, which would be cool.
Well, keep your eye out here because as it comes through from our friends, I'll be sure to keep everyone updated. See how it goes.
Very good. All right, you know what it's time for now?
That's it.
Games with the audience again. All right, now we're about to do versus. This is where Snoogs and I go head to head somehow in a video game or whatever, and you guys have got to try and pick who's going to win this one. This week is Fortnite. So Snoogs and I, he's saying Snoogs
we
wins.
picked a spot.
I haven't even only just told you what the game was. It's just fuck it, Snoogs is going to win. You just think I'm shit. Anyway, so what we're going to do, we both played our own game of solo no build battle royale in Fortnite, and whoever got the highest position or the lowest position, closest to first or first place, was the winner. So who do you think? Put it in the chat. Is Snoogs win?
Who's it going to be?
Or did I win? Kaiser Kate says
before the
Snoogs by
game?
far. What do you mean Snoogs by far? What's going on?
We decided before the game. We had a couple of sort of
Snoogs will run
basic
away from
rules.
anyone as per usual. Yeah, there was
Damn
basic
straight.
rules. What were they? Do you remember?
Yeah. So we were trying to play a little bit more aggressive than we probably usually would, and we both picked the same drop. So we tried to go for a more of a hot drop than we probably normally would as well.
Yeah.
See how that goes.
It's only one game. It's only one game each. So whoever got the best position at the end was the winner. All right. Hey, Snoogs, I've been away from the show, but do you think Hogwarts will be Game of the Year? Oh, what do you reckon, mate?
Who was that? Kenny?
Kenny.
I see. Kenny! Hey! Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. Does it have the credentials to be Game of the Year? Yes. Will it be? No. Because the woke mob will make sure of that.
Maybe. Who knows? All right. Has everyone
No, they will.
put
They've
their,
already tried.
Has everyone put their votes in for who they think is going to win? It's 50-50. It should be fairly easy. and obviously you guys have played with us before, so you should have a little bit of an idea on how this is going to go.
Yes, no. Either way, it's not going to go well.
All right, are we ready? I hope I changed the video, otherwise we're going to be watching the tennis again or whatever last time's was. All right, let's get into
Back to the
versus.
cricket.
No more bets.
Can't spectate.
Beautiful.
Oh, and I'm going so well. I've already got
Got the
2
right one.
kills.
Oh, really? Yeah, missing it. All right, so Fortnite now. Now we're spectating Snoogs.
Who's
Do
about
you
to
really
die.
have? Do you really have 2 kills, or is that a lie?
Oh, there's one.
Okay, so that's your first kill. We didn't miss any. Oh,
There's 2.
he's popping off.
Does that count?
Nice. All right, where have you landed?
I third-partied. Faulty splits.
40 splits.
So
Yeah,
I
third
thought,
parties count, bro.
I thought after our last attempt at this, I'd do a bit more of a hot drop, just to
Yeah,
have a
Yeah.
bit more.
I'll
to
do
play
the
with,
same. I'll do the same.
Whatever they call it.
You gotta open the doors, bro. You can't just run into it. Well, you can just run into it, but it's nice and glitchy.
Midigo73
Sometimes it
super
works.
chatted $4.49.
All right, we got some.
Oh, go! Snoogs is on the hunt. Do they have a gun? Oh, not that one. Man, you and I played very differently. I would have just beelined it for that player. I probably would have got killed. That's not beelining it. That's like searching everything you can. They close the door behind them, they're waiting for you.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Yeah, told you they're waiting for you! Yo! Why am I cheering for you? You should fucking die. Here's the heart rate going, Pat.
It's going pretty well, actually. I've had a few drinks today, so I'm going all right.
Look at you running down the clock, running away from the gunfire. Dirty
No,
tactics.
Running to the gunfire. It's over here, yeah. I know it's behind me.
Yeah. Oh, there's someone with balloons to your right. Oh, shot! You're closing the wrong eye, Snoogs.
Yeah, I know.
You using wall hacks or something? Looked like you were shooting through a tree then. Spray and pray method.
That's what I'm doing. It's in there somewhere. There he is.
Oh. Oh, shoot the balloon. Oh, yeah. That's a hint, I suppose. Shoot the balloon, he'll drop.
Yeah.
You know, if you slow down the fire of that gun, it's 100% accurate, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you just don't want accuracy. Gotcha. All
Nah.
good. Accuracy's for the chumps.
We
I
don't
like
want that sort of
RNG.
stuff. That's the way.
He's fucking gone, bro. He's gone. Oh,
Servers
man.
Coming in.
11 players left, Snoogs. I'm going to be pissed off if you win this. 4 of them things there available too. What are they called?
Love it.
It's like the Wish version of the Kamehameha. Someone in there. Ah! Fly just went in my mouth. Oh, that is not a bot. There we go. Hey! Not a bad run, Pat. 3 kills?
Yeah, well,
6th
Yep.
place. I have to get... I got to get 5th to beat you. That's... I'm not that good. Alright. Okay, it's my turn now. I'm going to go to the same place Snoogs went. Faulty splits. And I've got to get 5th place or better to beat him. Alright, that's a gun. Oh, there's a person. Oh, no gun for that guy. That sucks. Kill for me.
nice.
Oh, I can hear someone. Whoa! Gotcha!
Oh, that had to be a bot, surely.
Nah, pro. I'm just better.
Of course.
I know that username. He's in the pro league, man.
Pro League. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, he lives the zip line. Doesn't want to give away his position.
No! No!
Oh, no!
I was close. 48
Close.
versus 5th.
Close there. Oh, look, he's going to get tagged next.
Yeah, come on, die. No, I don't want him to die. I want this guy to win. Oh, that was shit!
Oh, no.
Shut up, Pat.
Oh, I forgot. That whole time I was on camera. I've completely forgot I had my head on camera.
What were you doing?
I don't know. I was probably sitting here doing this for a bit.
Combing your beard. That was
Relaxing.
probably more interesting than my gameplay. I killed a couple of bots and a poor bastard without a gun, and then got killed with the first real player I run into. I fucking hate this game.
Fuck it, turn it off. Had enough.
It was good
Do you
fun.
know how much I was fucking tempted to just re-record another run and do better and edit it in and not tell you until it showed on the show? I really wanted to do that because that was embarrassing. That was terrible. Fuck. Radicus said, "Fuck, I would have done better than that." You know, that doesn't hurt me at all because I know, no, you wouldn't. But what we didn't take into consideration was the skill-based matchmaking. See, I got put in with much harder people to be against, whereas you would have had, like, you know, simpletons, which is, you know, it's understandable. All right, you won fair and square. Fair. No, it's not.
Anything to get you through the day, mate. I'm here for you. Okay.
Oh, you're a good bloke. Right. This guy's a good bloke. But anyway, Snoogs won that fair and square. I haven't got a tally up in front of me. What's the tally now? Is it like 3-1? How many have we done? This is the fourth one, isn't it?
I think this would be. Yeah, this would be the fourth.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's 3-1.
So 3-1.
Oh dear. Anyway,
not bad for someone who never
cricket,
plays video games.
tennis, Fortnite, and the other one.
Soccer.
Yeah, we did FIFA. Yeah, FIFA's the one that I won. That's the one I won. And yeah, Pat won the cricket, the tennis, and Fortnite. Fuck. Anyway, is what it is. Anyway, anyone that put Snoogs in the chat before we watch that is going to get entries because, yeah, I was an absolute mess in that. That was terrible. Next time, give the controller to your missus, says Radicus. Righto. And the Wraith says, my ranking is so bad at the moment, my AI is from an old water-damaged Super Nintendo. I should have played on your account, bro. Should give me your login details. Anyway, so congratulations to Snoogs. You win that round of Fortnite. But without further ado, let's go into the Blackboard.
The Blackboard.
Press that button. Hopefully everything's going to work. Yep, it's working. All right, here's the Blackboard. I need to bring up what I'm drawing. Because what I'm going to be doing in this is drawing some cover art to a movie, a video game, album artwork, could be anything. Anyway, your job is to work out what it is the hell I'm drawing. And I'm not a very good drawer. Is that how you do it? Artist, I think, is the word that you use.
My artistic ability is waning.
I'm going to start drawing now, and hopefully I can draw this part and have it be recognised and identified before I have to draw any other part. All right. I'm going to draw something like that.
Debbie does Dallas. Kaiser with it straight out of the gate.
There we go. There's the first part. Might do a little bit more detail on this. Tally. Oh no, that's Mr. Hanky. What is it?
That's yeah.
Yeah, that's Mr. Hanky. What? Yeah, want to get high? That's it. Get high?
You're a towel. You're a towel.
You're a terrible character, Tally. All right. Yeah, that's.
Got Smith's chips, towels.
There we go.
Chips logo. What the hell is that? Oh God. Yep. Fair enough.
It is not towels. It is not a cheap ass.
Can't put that on there. We'll get sued.
Chips logo. It is not Tally. It is Nirvana, but we kind of wanted Nirvana, or at least Nevermind. And Kaiser Cade comes in with Nevermind, which is correct. There we go. Actually, the little baby in this cover art sued when he was like 30. He sued because of he didn't have
when he was 30 and out of a job.
Yeah,
Every other
that's
time
right.
you freaking
And
went to
needed some
conventions and
money.
everything, loving it.
He sued and said that he wasn't asked permission.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't know, how old is that kid? Like, 1.5, 2?
Oh, if that.
If that, I don't know.
I've
But
had-
essentially, the
You know what the
went nowhere.
scariest thing about it is? The scariest thing to think is that, if people are still recognising him from that picture, it hasn't grown yet, that poor bastard. Like,
He gets naked with with a chick off Tinder, and they're like, "Hey, are you the guy off the Nirvana album?" Woo! I'd recognise that anywhere. Classic. All right, that was, who did I say it was? Kaiser. Kaiser Kate, and we'll roll the dice for you, buddy.
oh,
And that's a I thought it was going to be a 6, but it's a 2. Okay.
oh.
Ooh, whoops. What have I done? Why was that a big thing? Anyway, all right, let's, I think that's how you clear. Yep, beautiful. All right, next one. Well done. He appreciated it a few times over the year. They used that to show that he wasn't ashamed by it and he was full of shit. Yeah, it was bullshit. It was all garbage. He just wanted to try and get money.
He
All right, the next one.
Recreated it a couple of times.
Let's go. Oh, he recreated it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Like fancy dress sort of stuff.
No, he actually reshot the album cover in the
Oh,
water.
did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's like
He's full-
some anniversary
he's full
thing.
of shit. All right, go like that, and then draw around here. Oh, that's rough.
Ooh.
That'll do. This is looking
Can't
terrible.
get away from it, can you? You'd love
What's
it to be. Oh, VD. Go to the clinic.
Right. Anyone know what that is? D. D12. Nope. Daredevil. Batman. I could draw Batman better than that.
Yes.
All right. Let me just finish drawing this. All right.
It's a gun from Halo. I like that. It very well could be. Let's be putting here a bit of extra detail just to clarify it in case
There we
nobody
go.
knows.
How does that look? Do you know what that is, Pat?
It looks like it should have been aborted before birth.
It's not Devil May Cry. It is the Midway logo.
Yes.
Okay, got it again. God, that looks heaps like that.
It's actually pretty close, yeah.
Anyway, rolled in the dice, aren't I? Oh, it's a 1. Kaiser. Kaiser 1. It's not really friendly. All right, this one's going to be tricky to draw. What's Majin Buu? I remember hearing. I know that. That sounds familiar. I feel like Snoogs right now. I know what that is, but I don't. I don't know. All right, let's clear that off and get ready for the first. Oh, it's a Dragon Ball Z thing. Okay, that's why I don't know. I've heard of it, but didn't really know what it was. I picked up a pen to start drawing. Wow, that's stupid. All right, now this one, I'm going to start here. Like this.
Midway logo.
Right. And then we're going to put this.
Dick.
His hands, at least you're not typing with your dick. That's right. All right. I better give him a head, eh? He's got a really long neck. All right. Enduro racer. No. But I like the cut of your jib. Hand caught in a cookie jar. No. All right. Now I've got to draw.
The man that watches Wraithy sleep through his bedroom window.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like that, but that'll do. All right. Now I think there needs to be like a thing here.
Wraithy, I think the person that looks at you through your bedroom window's got a beard. Just possibly, you know.
And draw this.
It's The Incredibles.
This is looking good.
The Saint. Red Dead Redemption. Stickman Cricket. Portal.
Then I think I've got to
Cowboy,
draw
possibly.
like this, and then this is exactly what I'm looking at here. This is like a photo. I'm dead set drawing exactly what is here. There's a little bit more detail in here that I haven't drawn yet.
It's a small amount of detail, I'm sure.
Is it a video game cover? Album cover art? Movie? Like movie cover art? This is exactly what I'm looking at. There's Platoon again. Not bloody Platoon again. It's not Platoon again. Guys, you're going to kick yourselves as soon as you know what this answer is, because I'm looking at this and I'm going, that's pretty good. What more can I draw? Make it a bit longer. Let's colour this in.
There's a... Must be a shit camera. Forrest Gump. This looks like I fucked up. Let's start again.
I can't start again. That's exactly what it looks like. There's no way in the world I'm ever going to make this look any better than that.
I'm starting to believe that Grimm's got it here.
What did Grimm say?
The Exorcist.
Oh, there, he said it up there. Grimjob says The Exorcist. Tell me that is not exactly what you're looking at there.
Oh, mate, as soon as you said you're going to kick yourself, I've just gone, hold on a second. I know that. And then it wasn't long after that Grimm put it in. I'm like, yeah, everyone's saying the same thing. The hat
threw me off because, yeah, it's not really a fedora. It kind of looks like a cowboy hat. I guess that. Yeah, but you know what?
Yeah.
That's the challenge of the Blackboard. I can't draw for shit. Yeah. If I was a massive, super artist that could recreate things photorealistic, that'd be stupid. I may as well just go there. What's that? That'd be what's that screenshot, wouldn't it?
Right.
That's a different game.
Yeah, right.
Hat looks like a planet with rings. Yeah, but no, it's not a fucking planet. Well, you know now, I suppose. You should have said we would spew. Oh, you'll be spewing when you realise that you don't get this. And this is the light beams. Which probably made it harder for you to get. But anyway, well, that's the last one. God.
Well, let's roll that dice.
Beautiful. Oh, yeah, I forgot to roll the dice. Oh, how do I do that? Do this. Will it work on here? Yes, it does. Grimm gets 8. Beautiful. Well done. A Grimm job. All right, what's next?
That's great drawing. That's great drawing. A real head turner.
It's very good.
I like that, Madago. Good stuff.
All right,
we're going to what we're playing.
What we're doing.
What we're doing.
That? Oh, here it is.
What's going on?
Okay, what we're actually doing is I've been playing a lot of DMZ. I'm going straight into this to try and recover from that poor display on Versus of me getting absolutely annihilated by you, Snoogs. I've been playing a lot of DMZ, and earlier today, I think it was today, I don't know, I played a lot, so I can't remember exactly when it was, but there was a clutch situation where I absolutely annihilated a team on my own, and like we were inside a building, and both of my other teammates were down. I managed to hold them off, and then my game crashed.
Out to get you.
My game crashed. That game is really starting to piss me off. Mind you, it hasn't crashed since season 1. Like all of season 2, I've never had a crash. Today, it was just a hard crash. Literally just went straight back to desktop. No if, buts, or ands or anything like that. Just shut down. That was frustrating. But also some more frustrating things is that the devs of Call of Duty, they're like quick as a flash to fix the things that are broken in the game that we actually enjoy, like exploits, where you can go into the game, you can drop your main weapon and pick it back up, and then it becomes contraband, and you don't lose your insured slot. But they fixed that. That's gone now. It's not in the game anymore. But now, if you've got a 45 or a 60 round mag,
Ken Neo super chatted $5. Lucas is better than Bob Ross.
Thank you, Kenny, for the $5 super chat. I am better than Bob Ross. Well, I mean, it's a little bit crass, but I suppose I'm better than he is now, if you know, I get my drift.
No worry. Breaking junction for you.
He got it for me. Yeah, Kenny, he's alive. But anyway, rest in peace, Bob Ross. You were a legend. Yeah, so now I'm taking in an insured weapon with 5 attachments, which is not, there's nothing wrong with doing that. That's a legal move. And you go in, you've only got 4, and the magazine in your gun is invisible, and you've only got a 30 round mag instead of a 45 or a 60. So they fix all the stuff and get rid of all the stuff that we like and want to stay around, and then they fucking just glaze over the shit that makes the game worse. Really, really starting to shit me. But it's one of those games, I fucking love it so much, but I hate it at the same time, because it's just full of like ups and downs. It was quite funny that we had a third, because it was Grimjob and I were playing, and we had like a third random coming in, and this guy, I was complaining that he didn't have a microphone and he just ran off and did his own thing, and then he came back and then he was awesome and helped us out, and I'm like, oh, I actually like this guy now. And then something else happened and I'm like, fuck this guy. I'm like, geez, my opinion of this third player is very much like a roller coaster, or whatever I said. It's like up and down. I can't pick whether I like or hate this bloke, but that's DMZ for you. But I love the game mode. I love it so much that I hate it at the same time. It's a weird relationship I have with this game.
Yep. It's just one of those things that doesn't matter how much you hate it and you swear at it and you yell at it, you keep coming back. Because it's easy. You know the core mechanic now, so you're able to play it without too much of that really hard, stressful thought. Yeah, we do. We're getting very competitive. Grimjob just reminded me in the chat there, he killed the chemist. We were doing a mission, and at the start of the mission, I'm fairly sure I said, we have to go get these guns from the dead drop. We have to get a sniper from the dead drop, and we need to use that to kill the chemist. So then we went, got the guns, then we went and found the chemist, and he killed the chemist with his fucking AR. I'm like, why did you kill him? We had to kill him with the sniper. That's the mission. So he just completely wrote off our mission. He's like, he wasn't doing it to be an arsehole. It was accidental, but it still fucking pissed me off. It was so, and Grimjob's saying we said it like 5 times. Yeah, we discussed what we were doing, what the mission was. We made it fairly clear, and then he went and just killed the guy, which was really frustrating. That was the thing. Since Spacey's a member for 12 months of the age of this show, this channel. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. And he says, oh, where did the time go? Yeah, there, time flies when you're having fun, mate, because this is a great show. Tell your friends and your family that they probably shouldn't watch. What about you, Snoogs? What have you been doing? Well, I caved in and I bought the season pass for Destiny 2. I haven't actually bought the Lightfall campaign, but I've got the season. I find the story bit that the season pass like each season puts in, and you sort of work through over however many weeks it is. There's a lot of fun to just keep doing it. So I just went, it's like 20 odd bucks, and I went and grabbed that. And yeah, I've just been playing a lot of that, really. Now, I've got one other thing we'll talk about after, but yeah, that's a lot of fun. It's the new updates really refresh things.
Very good. I also played Returnal on PC this past week as well.
Yes!
Snoogs, you wanted me to try it out.
Got me.
And in my first run...
Got me all excited.
In my first run, I beat the first boss. I've never done this before when I played it on the plate when I was only on the PlayStation. I beat the first boss, and I beat the second boss.
Oh, you got to the second one, did you?
I got to the second one, and I made him my bitch, and got to the third area, and I turned it off and said, this game's too easy. Didn't die once. Because now it's on PC.
I was so excited for you when you beat Front.
I fucking cheated so bad. Had infinite health on and one-hit kills. I made those bosses my bitch. I laughed at him, I spat on his corpse, and I turned the game off. Because that game's way too hard for me.
Yeah.
But in my journey of playing
was
this
there
with
when
cheats,
you beat the first one.
yeah. And I didn't tell you that I was cheating.
No, it wasn't until I actually showed how excited I was that you finally beat him. And then you went, don't you get fucking happy for me.
What's this? Do you guys wear your hats outside of the show? Why? What?
I have a slight addiction to baseball caps.
On occasion, I have. I mean, I don't really wear a hat generally. Like, you know, when I'm, I wear a hat when I'm at work all the time because I'm outside. But in my own time, I generally don't wear a hat. But if I'm gonna wear a hat, this might be one of the hats I wear. Strange question, but there's your answer. Grim being a dobber makes you a bitch. What did Grim do? I don't know. What do you do?
I'm
what
not
a
sure.
weird thing to gatekeep. What do we gatekeep? I'm weird. I'm weird. I mean, confused is the word I meant to say. I don't know why I said weird. Anyway, so yeah, I did want to play the game. I don't like the game. It's too stressful, frustrating for me. But I wanted to try it and see how it goes on PC. Playing it on my PC, I've got a 3080 in there, and it ran splendid. Ultra settings, ray tracing. I found it strange that if I turned on ray tracing shadows, the reflections turned off. And if I turned on ray tracing reflections, the ray traced shadows turned off. Sorry, I'm still hiccuping. Dinner's still doing its thing. So that was kind of weird,
for another bite.
but it still ran perfect at like 190 frames a second or whatever it is, playing on a 1440p. So it runs really well. It's nice and optimized for PC. Never had any crashes or anything like that, even considering I was hacking the fuck out of the poor game. But it ran really well. So if you're on PC and you've always wanted to try it and you think that game would be for you, then yeah, grab it. It runs really well on Steam. If you want to know more about it, I do have a review. It's like a really short, to the point fucking review for me, where I basically said the name Returnal is basically explaining what people will do with that game is that they will return them all. But anyway, that's just my opinion. For people that like it, it is a brilliant game.
I've written a nice review on the website to go and have a look.
This guy fucking platinumed it.
Yes, if you are playing on PC and you're going to get it on Steam and you want someone to come and play with you, please hit me up. I will happily jump back in and go through it again. Love it.
Please, don't fucking ask me. Unless you want a cheater.
This is one of those games. This is one of those games that you fucking hate, but I could not put it down. Oh,
I can put it down. Oh, very easily.
Yes.
The fucking right shot to the temple. Anyways. All right, Snoogs, The Last of Us HBO thingy. Are we talking about that now?
Yeah, might as well. I've only got a little thing to fill in at the end. So
You've only got a
go
little
Last of
thing
Us.
to fill in at the end, have you? All right, very good.
Yeah.
All right, The Last of Us.
100%.
What is this A10? When have we ever spoilt anything for the show? We just talk about things that we liked, and it's relative to the show. And A10's like, oh, I'm
Yes.
muting. Go get your frigging coffee. We're not going to spoil anything. And we're not even going to spend
No
that much
spoilers.
time on it. We've never done it for the whole 9 weeks that the show ran for. We never spoilt anything. Anyway, it's finished now. It's all done.
Whole 9 weeks.
Yeah,
9
no,
weeks. 9 weeks. I've known the outcome for, and I haven't.
I
said
know,
it yet.
you watched it like straight up because you had early access.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you
back
go.
to back. It was good.
Anyway, it's finished now. The ending was good. I was really hoping that they would use the alternate ending. Have you seen the alternate ending? That Neil Druckmann
Depends
got
which-
some...
The singing
Neil-
one.
Yeah, the singing one. That was brilliant. This isn't going to spoil anything, but what Neil Druckmann actually did after they were done filming and recording the last scenes, he went up to Merle Dandridge, I think it was her name, anyway, and said to her, what I want you to do is I want you to do this thing differently for the last scene. We're going to do one more take. Can you do that? And she's like, yeah, I can do that. And nobody else, cast and crew, knew that this thing was going to happen. And it's all filmed. And they're all in mocap suits and all that sort of stuff. And it's on YouTube. And the alternate ending is amazing. And it's testament to how amazing actors can be when they're forced like into a situation that they're not expecting, but improvise and go with it.
Just went with it, didn't he?
Yeah,
Good old
I'm not
Troy.
even going to spoil what that alternate ending is. There's already been a little bit of a hint as to what it is, but I'll leave it there. Go and check it out if you're a fan of the show. After you've finished watching the series or playing the game, go and check out the alternate ending to The Last of Us. It's good fun. It's really cool. And if you like that all so much and you want some more content as well, go and check out, I think it was The Last of Us Live for one night. It was hosted by Jeff Keighley. And they did this back in like 2014, I think, for the launch of the PlayStation 4 version. And it was basically a stage performance using the original actors playing their own characters and doing key scenes from the game. And it's really cool. It's a really, really good watch.
Yes.
So there are a couple of things. I have
Another-
linked them in the Discord channel.
Another thing that's apparently, I'm not sure if it's out on HBO yet, or sorry, on Binge in Australia, or when it's coming, but there's like a documentary type thing on the making of the Last of Us TV show, and you know how they approach those key themes around the game and then brought them to life. So that, if it's not out yet, it will be coming soon, and it's kind of like they're using it as a teaser into episode 2.
Right.
Season 2.
Yeah, in the chat here, A10 says, you said that after the last episode aired, you'd be cutting loose. Not on the show. I'm not going to spoil it for people
No.
watching the show. I mean, we're probably going to be discussing it like in Discord and things like that, but not on the show. We're not going to spoil it here. And if we were going to do that,
Just hurry up and watch it.
we would probably do a spoiler, like separate show sort of thing. But anyway, no, we're not spoiling anything. But to tie up the whole season, I thought it was absolutely brilliant. I don't actually think it'd be very much possible for me to hate it because I love the story so much. But I think they executed it well. I think the characters were brilliant. I think the story, even the changes, because there are quite a few changes from what actually happens in the game, and some of those changes I think are even better than the game. And I always thought the game was perfect, but clearly,
The way that it's those small areas of story that they expanded on and took their own creative license hasn't taken away anything; it's added to it everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people have said that it's disappointing that there wasn't enough infected and clickers and things like that in actual combat. I get that. I'm assuming that it's probably more down to the point of all of that stuff is in gameplay and they're not really doing any gameplay because it's a show. But also, I reckon it would have been budget constraints, because they probably didn't really know whether it was going to flop or not. Because historically, video game adaptations have been garbage. So they're probably Warner Brothers were probably a little bit hesitant to give them the budget that they really wanted and needed. But I think season 2 will be bigger.
I think season 2 will be bigger. One thing I always found, and I think was probably the real best reason that it's done so well, is that they moved away from that. You know, you go and have a look at all these things that are, all these movies that are adapted from video games, and they're all very action heavy. They focus on the action of the game, whereas this is focusing on the story, which is really where you know, The Last of Us shines. And so they're just sort of growing and carrying on that. And yeah, I look forward to see what they do for season 2, whether they go straight into The Last of Us 2 or they try and work out a 1.5 sort of thing, you know, like put in a bit of what happened between.
I don't think so. I think it'll go straight into The Last of Us Part 2, and I believe that Part 2 will be season 2 and 3. It'll be chopped in half.
Yeah, they can't do that over one season.
It's too big of a game. But anyway, all right, that's it for what I've been doing. What have you been doing? Anything else, buddy?
The last thing, the finals playtest. I've had the finals sent to me numerous times, whether it be on Discord or over on TikTok, Twitter. You know, I've been tagged in a few things for these people saying that the finals is going to be the next big thing and it's going to overtake Apex and all that. Playtest, they are constantly sort of updating and letting more people in. I've been in. Yeah, so far it's got some work. When I say that though, like the character models were a bit, how you going? And it was that frustrating to even find out how to get into a match. I got halfway through setting it all up and turned it off because it was getting late anyway. But just went, yeah, okay, that's enough. I'm done for now.
Yeah,
and
this is
just
that.
Haven't been back in front of it yet.
Is it a battle royale, or is it just a shooter?
Battle royale. Well, yeah, battle royale type thing. There's certain things around it that's kind of got, you know, Fortnite feels, but then it's got Rainbow Six feels, and you know, like capture the flag and what do they call it? Objective based type stuff. But I haven't played enough of it really to get into it. I haven't really got into it yet.
Yeah, I'll give that a go when it comes out, or when I get access to it. So, yeah, nice. Yep.
You can go over and wishlist it on Steam, and then there's a tab on there where you can actually say, you know, request.
Is it going to be free?
Access to the beta test. I believe so.
I hope so. You have to make those games free, otherwise you're probably dooming yourself. Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, let's go back into games with the audience, and we'll play some trivia, hey?
Sounds like a plan.
All right, get your thinking caps on, or just open up another browser and bring up Google, whatever you guys do, that's fine. All right, let's go with some questions. This is just trivia, so it's self-explanatory. I'm going to ask some questions. We're going to start off with music from the 90s. Are you ready? Who's old enough to know the answer to these? Snoogs, you're on.
Can I get in before anyone else? That's
Go on.
You
get in. If Snoogs beats you to it in the chat, well, it's not really fair, I suppose, but whatever. Tough. All right.
I'll type in as well, so it gives me a bit of fairness.
All right. So here's the first one. What did House of Pain want to do in their 1992 song? Madago's already written Oasis. Oh my God, Snoogs! Wow. I think Grim was the first person to write Jump Around, which is the actual answer, but Jump would have been enough. You can't really see it, but it says Jump Around. All right, let's Let's give Grim an answer there. An entry, I mean. Grim. All right, next question.
Good for you hanging around, Radicus.
I had to play before I left. Oh, g'day, mate. Welcome back. Who is the lead singer of the band Red Hot Chili Peppers? That didn't come out properly. I do. Milli Vanilli.
Card in front of you.
Well, yeah, but I know I know the answer to this one even without it. Flea is incorrect. Anthony Curtis.
Anthony Curtis.
Grim job.
Yeah.
Anthony Kiedis. I'm not gonna smash you for spelling there. That's close enough, I think. Grim job can have Anthony Kiedis. Kiedis. Grim. It's Kiedis. For anyone that cares, playing at home. All right, next question. How did the rapper Eminem get his name?
Not that one.
I knew this one as well. I wouldn't have got the jump around one, to be honest with you. That one would have gone straight through the keeper. His mum gave it to him. I got it from my mama. Grim job is correct. It is from his initials. His name is Marshall Mathers. M and M. Eminem. Grim knows his music. Very good. All right. Let's see who knows their video games. We're doing video game questions now. Big fan of Mars Confectionery. I suppose that's correct as well. Who doesn't like that stuff? Which peripheral for the Nintendo Entertainment System allowed for up to 4 players gameplay on the console? The light gun. No. Power Tap, I think, was for the PlayStation. 64 was a completely different console. The Fleshlight is not for 4 players, you weirdo. 4-score plug is just a made-up word. The GameCube is also a completely different console. Could someone just Google it? Jeez, this is a point that's going to waste. Multi-tap is for the PlayStation. Oh, I said Power Tap. Power Tap was... I don't know what Power Tap is. It's the multi-tap that's the PlayStation one. Wasn't it called the 4-score? Nice Googled, buddy. Oh, no. Grim got it up there.
Grim got it up a bit higher, the 4-score plug.
Yeah, did I read that and say it wasn't it?
I don't know. I was too focused on the fleshlight.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever it is the 4-score plug is correct. I probably just wasn't paying attention. Grim again. He's gotten all of these so far. Congratulations. Yes, and you laughed at me. I got the answer in front of me and I'm that stupid. Oh my God.
That's right.
Clearly I didn't know the answer to that one. All right, next question is, what is the name of the city in which Bloodborne is set? This one, I reckon if I didn't have the answer in front of me, I would have known it, but would I have been able to remember it? Probably not. Rim Job City. It is not Chicago. It's not Kansas. It's not Adelaide. It's not Mount Druitt. Paradise City. Pass the flashlight to the left-hand side. Does anybody know this? You know what? I can tell Skrill's not here because he would know. Funky Town. Yes. Come on, someone just Google it. Grim job. How would you let him Google it that fast? Yarnum is correct. Well done. Grim again. Very good. All right, here's another one.
Mount Druitt, Bankstown.
Actor Bruce Willis provided his likeness and voice for which 1998 game? And I googled it ages ago, but nobody answered. Kaiser Kate says Apocalypse. That is correct. Yeah, he actually is in that, and his face was used on the game character. All right.
Yep.
I'll do one more.
He was in Die Hard too, wasn't he? But that was much earlier.
Yeah, I think it probably was his voice, but I think that was just ripped from the movie, and I don't think it looked anything like him, probably because the graphics were shit. Last one, devastated by sandstorms. Which city is the setting for Spec Ops: The Line? Doom.
Is the line that one with the phosphorus?
Yeah, white phosphorus. Yes, that is correct. Yeah. And the Wraith, although unsure how to spell it, which I actually had to look, I'm like, that's not how you spell it. Then I had to look at the... Oh, yeah. I had to look at it myself to go, it's not right. But
how do you spell it?
How do you spell that?
How do you do it?
It is Dubai.
Yeah.
It is correct. That game's awesome. If you haven't played it, it's still worth playing today. And that was... who was it? Wraith.
That was Wraithy.
Wraithy.
Spec Ops used the voice control too, didn't it? Is that Spec Ops?
No. You're thinking of
remember.
the Tom Clancy one, I think.
Oh, okay.
What's that called? Someone help us that? C. Radicus. Still got more.
See you, Radicus. Have a go, mate.
Okay. We've got the gibberish. Incoherent. All right. So I'm going to give you a gibberish couple of words, and you have to tell me what the word, the sentence or word or whatever it is, okay? I don't know. If you're not sure what it is, you will eventually get it, and we'll probably be done by then. But anyway, first one is Muzz Comb Yule. Muzz Comb Yule. What is it, Snoogs? Do you know? Muzzcomb Yule.
No.
Muzzcomb Yule. Azrael. Moscow Mule. It is correct. A Russian donkey. That drinky water just for the shiny copper mug. That's what it says. Oh, you can't see it, but that's what it says there. That drinky water just for the shiny copper mug. And we were just talking about that before. How about that, eh? All right, next one. Oh, I've got to better write that down and roll the dice. That was as... Oh, are we rolling the dice for these ones? No, we're not. Azrael. All right, next one is Met Tickle Maya One Ha. Met Tickle Maya One Ha. Or is it Maya One Ha?
Testicle, may I have one?
You don't have any? Grim job. Medical marijuana. You are correct. I'm not flashing the answers to the screen, am I? I don't know. Are these Googleable? Has anyone tried Googling these? The next one, last one. Jane's Moat King. Jane's Moat King. Jane's Moat King. Yes, they are. Oh, they are Googleable. All right. John Wanking. I don't know who's John. Jane's Moat King. Jane's Moat King? Those cards are as bright as the flashbangs in shipment. Yeah, I know. Maybe if I hold it back. Jane's Moat King. Grim job. Chain Smoke King. Jane's Moat King. That's correct.
Chain smoking.
All right, I suppose if you're good at something, you're good at something, eh? All right,
Gotta
let's
be good
go
at
to... that's it for the games. Let's go to
That's it.
last words.
Quick shout out to
What
everyone
about...
that's
Hey,
here.
whoa. Grimjob just wrote that was Madago. And you know what happens when
Oh, it
you're
was.
honest like that? You get to keep the point, but Madago gets it too. Because that's a good sport right there.
That's
I
a
like
good
that.
sport. Good stuff.
Picking up on my stupidity. Thank you, Grimjob, and well done, Madago. Well done. All right, last words. What do you got, buddy?
Thanks to everyone that's watching. We've got 13 sitting here at the moment, but only 9 likes. Jump in. Make sure you hit that like button.
Oh, yeah, press
Gone
the
up to
like
10
button.
while I'm talking about it. Beautiful.
Beep, 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 beep. I'm going to do it myself.
More people that like it, the more people that might come along and have a look at us being a couple of gooses. So, good stuff. What do you got, mate?
All right, I've got a few things. I'm going to share. There's a new game from Techland that they've teased.
Yes.
If you don't know Techland, they make Dying Light, which is a game that I absolutely love. Their tweet says, "We never stop improving. Our newest game is set to be a narrative." I just switched monitors, which what threw me off there. Set to be a narrative-driven fantasy epic with an exotic open world ready to be explored. We strive to create a compelling story-focused AAA title that combines and refines the best aspects of the gameplay that Techland is known for. And you can see in that sort of, looks like a drawing or a painting there, got a character hanging off a tree with an awesome-looking, really ancient fantasy-like setting in the background there with, like, I don't know, like little castles or something like that. I can imagine this is going to be Dying Light, but with a bit more of a Skyrim-y kind
Dragons.
of feel and dragons and shit, yeah. Which, if it's coming from Techland, I'm going to play it. I've always said that I'm never like a
let's be
massive fantasy fan, but I'll play this.
Yeah, but Techland has that verticality and that movement
Yeah,
set. Like they're the pinnacle for that sort of stuff. So that'll
yeah,
be
they do
awesome.
good work. Really cool game. So I'm really keen to see what they come up with here. So there you go. That was a little bit of the heads up about that one. Obviously, that's all there is. It's just a teaser saying that it's coming. Also, there's going to be like a Fortnite editor coming later this month, like next week. Actually, it's only a couple of days. Actually, I've got something up here, haven't I? It is going to be... Where's their date? It's
Coming soon.
in 2 days. Fortnite's Unreal Editor is slated to release on March 22. What does that mean for you? If you don't care, nothing. But essentially, people
Nothing
are
at
going... Don't have that attitude until you understand exactly what this thing is.
To me, it's got nothing to do with me. I've got no idea.
But you might
23rd in Australia.
You might actually benefit from it. This is basically the tools for Fortnite being unleashed onto the public, which means people can make their own video games using the Unreal Engine 5 and Fortnite game engine. So people can make their own kind of games. Hey, what I'm keen is somebody to go hell for leather and make Fortnite DMZ. That would be sick. Like an exfil looter shooter or something. That'd be really cool. But that's going to be unleashed in the world in about 3 days or so. And I think there's going to be a lot of really cool things that come out of it. Who are the devs after this time? I don't know what that means. Fortnite extraction shooter would be awesome. Yeah. So stuff like that. People can make their own stuff using those things. And they'll also be able to import other assets that aren't in Fortnite. So if they make their own assets, game characters or anything like that, or they can purchase them from websites that they have them for sale and put them in their games. Really cool. And that's it for that. I recently saw a post for the Outer Worlds 2 trailer. And I thought, wow, this is cool. This is new. I'm going to show this. And then I saw that this video on YouTube was posted a year ago. I never saw this video before. And it's the funniest trailer or teaser that I've ever seen. Have you seen this?
I'm not sure. I've seen something floating around recently, but I thought it was more recent than that.
This is 12 months old. I was blown away by it. And if I'd known about it 12 months ago, it had been on the show back then. But, yeah, anyway, I'm going to show you the whole trailer. It's 1:38, but watch it. It's hilarious.
We begin by hearing an old, wise-sounding voice. And we see a quiet, peaceful setting. This will make our game seem big and important. Now, something must break the serenity. Will this creature be in the game? No. Say goodbye to it forever. Suddenly, and for no reason, people running. These pointless slow-motion shots make everything seem cool and should bolster pre-sale numbers. That wah sound can mean only one thing. We must gaze over an epic shot of a world, and there should be lens flares. Now we see our hero, but only their silhouette, because the developers haven't finished the design, or finished the story, or finished any gameplay that's actually ready to show. In fact, the only thing they have finished is the title.
All right. Raytheon was saying turn it up, so I hope you guys heard it well enough. But
it's coming through fine for me.
Oh, it was? Okay. I thought it was a brilliant way to announce your game without any bullshit. Where they just basically come out and said, you know, will this character be in the game? No, it's not going to be in the game. No. Forget about it. Because this is all just for show. We're just announcing that the game's coming, but we've done absolutely fucking nothing yet. The only thing that's finished is the title, which is really cool. I thought it was a really good marketing ploy there, because I'm not even a fan of that game, but I'm like, that's sick. That is really cool. Same nothing is said.
I actually enjoyed the game.
Shame nothing has been said since. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it either. I thought that was a new thing for it. I like the trailer for the remaster too, when they blow the budget on the song, so they have to hear the rest of it. Blister in the sun. Well, we paid for this fucking song, so we're gonna play the whole thing. That's a short song too. All right. Other than that, I've got a few random things, but have you got any last words, Snoogs?
No, I don't believe so. No.
I'm just breaking shit
all
over
good.
here. Okay.
Oh,
right,
sorry, I do. Hold on.
Oh, you do?
One. Yeah, I did want to. Tomorrow, March 21st, there's a nice little game coming out called Chia. TCHIA. It's coming out on PlayStation Plus. It's a day one release for it tomorrow. It's just a nice little indie game. It's been getting some good reviews so far, and people talking it up a bit. So that's coming out on PS Plus.
Should we have a look at what
tomorrow.
this is?
Oh, you can have a look if you like.
How do you spell it?
TCHIA.
IA. All right, let's have a look.
Grifo, game director on Chia. Let me show you some of the really cool locomotion abilities and traversal options that we built to make exploring the world of Chia.
Did you owe someone a favor?
This is a game about exploration.
No,
so it was
I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll have a look at it, but I just thought I'd bring it to people's attentions because a lot of people I know and a lot of people that I talk to are
Climb any
real
surface
hyped about this.
even at weird angles, and carve your own path through the islands.
Okay, it kind of looks like... Oh my god, the actual world looks...
And use your glider to cover long distances.
They've stolen
Sometimes
Zelda! What's it called?
performing intense activities will drain your
What's
stamina.
that game called? Breath of the Wild!
Breath of the Wild.
You
it?
cheeky bastards. Yeah, this is Breath of the Wild.
Catapulting yourself through
Okay.
is an efficient way to cover long distances.
Oh, that's cool.
In Chia, you'll spend a lot of time in the air, so
So see, like a lot of people are talking about it. I just thought I'd bring it up and
even dives if you're
yeah, look, if it's up your alley, give it a look. It's coming out. You can try it if you've got PS Plus.
wanted to emulate
Is it only on PlayStation?
lost into a rich, unknown world.
Honestly, I don't know.
This is why we designed our map system.
I don't know, it looks alright.
All I know is
This encourages
Yeah.
observation and exploration.
I was about to make fun of it, but it looks cool.
around the archipelago.
Now, let's not get the PlayStation version. Let's get the official trailer, and we skip to the end and see if they tell us what platforms it's on.
Story will
no. It's on. It's coming out on Steam.
Epic Games, PlayStation 5 and 4. Okay, so it's on PC as well.
Yep.
There you go. If you want to play here, it's coming out when? Couple of days. Or tomorrow. What'd you say?
Comes out tomorrow on PlayStation, but I think. Oh yeah, it comes out on everything tomorrow.
Okay.
So it'll be
Beautiful.
late tomorrow here.
Very good. All right, let's have a look at... Oh, what's Macca saying here? New Asian server opens up for Albion Online in 45 minutes. Boys crafting / PvP game. Albion Online. The fuck is that?
Didn't Macca put that in? Put it in the Discord a little while ago.
Oh. Albion Online. First video says worst MMO ever? Question mark? Am I looking at the wrong? Oh,
No, it's outside of North America. It hasn't been getting really good reviews because of the
okay,
insane
it's like
amount of lag,
a
apparently.
Diablo-y kind of isometric kind of thing. This is it here.
Nature, we need your
Yeah.
natural resources.
That sort of thing.
Tier 2 hides for the sake of OCD. I now need to get
I don't know if I'd play that. I'd give it a go, maybe. It's free to play. Alright, let's go into... what's it called?
You do
Random
that, I'll be
posts.
back in a sec.
Alright, you what you got to do, he's got to go he's got to back one out. Snoogs is playing One in the Chamber, which is something we've been playing on COD. Anyway, the first one is the good old Anaconda. Oh my god, this is very topical as well. Check this out. I like this one because I looked at it and I thought, that's pretty accurate, eh? When you've like backed out a foot long and you feel the last inch disconnect from your soul, and it's like, oh, that's the face. That's it. That's what it is. Anyway, next one is the thing with crackheads and bikes. What do you reckon? This is the thing. You don't ever see kids ride bikes anymore. Just crackheads. That's true. You see people on bikes all the time. I'm sus of the ones that are wearing helmets though. Like, what are they hiding? They've got something to hide. That's the thing. Because nobody wears helmets on a treadly anymore. L4 on the Bristol stool scale. Crackheads on the way to rob your house.
That's what it's all
Alright.
about.
All right, now the next one here made me laugh. I'm not sure how it's going to show on the screen because it's a long thing here. Can I scroll up? Is that how this works? Yeah, here we go. So this guy sat next to me and he pulled out a photo of his wife and said, "She's beautiful, isn't she?" I said, "If you think she's beautiful, you should see my wife, buddy." He said, "Why? Is she a stunner?" And I said, "No, she's an optometrist." Because you're fucking blind, she's fucking looks like an ass. Very
Love
good.
it.
I like that
Good.
one. All right, I reckon Ferrari would be massively pissed off at this. Ferrari spent millions on developing a Mazda MX-30. they really do look like the same car. Like, yeah, there are minor differences. And I would imagine the Ferrari's probably faster. But man, that's like the
About
poor man's
$300,000
Ferrari.
worth of differences.
Yeah. But that is essentially the same car. I'd be pissed off. Anyway, now let's see. Who's a fan of anal? You have any friends named Anal? Either way, I hope Jana had a fun birthday party, or Yana, however you pronounce that. But everybody else thought that there was a little bit more going on in that window there. Oh, lordy. All right, now this one is a Ubisoft burn. I like this one. This was good. This is a tweet from Ubisoft. Name a game you're proud to have 100% completed. Good old Bill says, hey, Ubi, why don't you name a game you have completed 100% before releasing it?
I love that.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ubisoft isn't the only one guilty of doing that. So, yeah. That's all I've got for random. Kept it nice and short this week. Picked my favourites.
Nice.
That's it. We are almost finished the show, and it's not even 9:30 yet. How lovely. You have anything else to say, Patricia?
No, it is all good. All done for another week.
All right.
With
Thank
Fortnite,
everyone
even.
for coming along, and especially with the earlier times. Please give us some feedback. Either put it on the show after it goes live, or if you want to type something quick in now, give us some feedback. Do you like the fact that we're starting an hour earlier? We're doing a show at 7:30. Do you like the way that we mixed up the interactive parts of the show this week and made it sort of spread out throughout the show to keep the upbeat nature to it? Let us know. Just put a comment on the live show. That could be your comment, giving us some feedback. But thanks a lot for coming along anyway. A10 says, I do, gets me out of putting G to bed. Ah, very good. Grimshob says, I like it. Earlier start, better flow. Well, it was your ideas, the change to the flow of the show. So I would imagine you'd like it. And we could play games now. Yeah, that's right.
Awesome.
Madago says, cheers guys, nice structure. Great idea to mix it up. Well done. And Kaiser Cade says, I do means I don't have to worry about missing the games if I turn up late. Very good. And Spacey says, game over. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. All right. Close the show, Snoogs. Please.
Thank you to everyone for joining us. As always, we'll see you for the next one. Be sure to hit that sub button before you go if you haven't yet, or the like button. Make sure you hit it. Join us in our socials. As always, the links are in the show notes below. Where to go? I've lost my spot. I've lost my rhythm. I'm just going now. Good night. Thank you. That's all from me. As always, I have been Snoogs.
And I've been Lucas.
See us.
Bye-bye, dude.